What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to episode 2 of the podcast Stud. I'm your host, the Stud Plays, also known as Julius. I got my other co-host here, Big Brian, Will, and Matt here. And this is the podcast Stud every single Mondays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, gentlemen, how are you guys doing today?
Not bad.
I don't believe you.
He's right.
This man ate a 24 karat gold hot dog. He ate the glue too, bro. He about to die.
Who is this man?
Oh, just some random ass.
Well, what doesn't kill you probably will kill you at some point.
It's facts. It's facts. So, guys, Battlefield released today, Friday, November 19th, and I can tell you guys, from playing for 60 minutes so far, it is possibly the most 5 out of 10 game I've played so far. It is a 5 out of 10 game.
Well, now I know not to buy it.
Well, right now it's a 5 out of 10. I don't know if they're going to fix it with updates, but, you know,
Nah.
there are, I don't believe it either. I agree with you, but I don't think they're going to fix it. But right now it's not worth $60. I think it's more worth like 25, maybe $30 in its current state, if that. But yeah, the good old bugs, I couldn't even shoot, and the guns suck. And Will hasn't played it yet, so he can't tell me his opinion.
I'll run it up right now. Mid pocket.
No. But on the other hand, I have been playing Halo Infinite's multiplayer, and it has been pretty fun, even though I'm not a Halo fan. Dropped a 40 bomb today, which is absolutely insane. Like, I absolutely demolished that. I absolutely demolished that whole entire game, man. No one could stop me. So anyways,
it's about the snail.
Yeah, shut up.
We're about to get Julius really heated with that one.
We're not talking about the snail again.
Monkey D. Luffy in Fortnite question mark?
No, not. I just wanted to.
Insane.
Okay, I'm glad that you just mentioned Fortnite again. I wanna talk about Naruto and Fortnite and the whole Team 7 with Sasuke, Kakashi, and Sakura. Man, they did them dirty, bro. They did them real dirty. They did them real dirty, man. There should never be a game where you have Naruto, Master Chief, Thanos, and Rick from Rick and Morty in there. There should never be a game where all of these 4 characters should exist in one place.
I'm gonna have to agree. I was watching an Instagram video earlier in the day where it was Naruto doing the Naruto run, and then he just pulled out an AK. I said, "Wow, this is insane."
I saw Rick carrying Naruto out of the store.
that is disturbing.
That's not normal. I saw all the dances that were being performed by these characters, and I don't think I can look at Sasuke again like the same. I don't think I could look at him the same, man.
Yeah.
Can we not say, though, that this is more of a Smash Brothers Ultimate than actually Smash Brothers Ultimate? Everybody's here, bro.
It's true. They're missing Goku, though.
They got Master Chief. They got Master Chief in this bitch. Even Smash didn't want Master Chief, but Master Chief is in Fortnite, bro. Just think about that for a second.
Epic Games is better than Nintendo, confirmed. They got everyone in there. They even got Rick from Rick and Morty.
They're in the game right now.
Who else are they have in that game, man? They got a lot of characters in that game.
They got John Wick, bro.
Other Marvel characters too.
Yeah, they have a bunch of.
Oh, they have like Iron Man and shit.
They have
yeah, I was gonna say. I thought I saw something on that a while ago.
They have Venom. They got every single Avengers in that game. It's not good.
John Wick, bro. John Wick.
Yeah, John Wick too.
John Wick.
Keanu Reeves.
John Wick was like season
RTX
3.
Runner Balls. No. They brought actual John Wick, bro.
Like actual?
Like actually Keanu Reeves' RTX 3060 balls. Oh, have you told anybody the story about how you got that?
Oh yeah, that was actually insane. So quick little story time here. So we got down to we was at the little tech shop, okay? And messages me, "Hey yo bro, they got some 30 series codes up in here." And I go, "Ain't no way." So he calls me, he's like, "Yeah, there's some 3060s, 3060 Ti's." And I'm like, "Boy, I'm gonna need you to hold one of those for me." And Will, being the absolute Chad, says, "Yes, I got you, bro." And he goes and he finds the nearest employee and he gets it. And I race over there as soon as I can, bro. In like 15 minutes, bro. And I get it.
Bullshit. That was like 45 minutes to an hour. I had to stall the whole time because the dudes was like, "Oh, you gonna buy that yet?"
And then I stumble upon Will talking to the man, and Will hands me the sheet of paper, and it was insane. And funny story
He did
is,
sell me a pretty good mouse pad.
and funny story is, the employee, I was there the day before. The employee was talking to me, saying, "Yeah, we're probably gonna get a shipment of them in tomorrow." And I was like, "Should I hold off on building my PC till tomorrow?" And I go, "No." So I built it that night, and then the next day they came in. I put in the graphics code in that PC, and then I immediately took it out the next day for a new one. It's so sad that it can't handle Battlefield, though, my PC. That's actually kind of sad.
Get the better processor, bro.
I got a good processor. What do you mean?
It's ass.
That's not, no.
It's ass.
I got a 37. I got a 3700X up in here. That's not garbage, okay? That's
What's that?
man. I don't even know what we're talking about.
I gained one from that story.
You gained what?
I said I gained one thing from that whole story.
What?
Yeah.
That's just Will is a good friend. He waited there the whole hour for
It's
you.
true.
I would have started to get mad after like 15 minutes.
It's true. Will's an absolute Chad for that. Yeah. Insert Giga Chad meme. Oh, you're gonna buy that, sir? Yeah, hold on a minute.
Yes, I have to slowly check my bank account.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting a terrible signal here.
Hold on.
He's like, what else are you buying, bro? I was like,
Will's like, man, I gotta think of something. I need a mouse pad. Y'all got any of those here?
I want one of everything. And then they bring it to you. And you say, actually, this is crazy. I can't do that. Put it all back, except for this graphics card.
am I doing the podcast right?
What? What do you mean?
I'm doing the podcast right, am I not?
I don't know what that means.
This is how you do it.
How do we do it? What are you talking about?
I was also a little confused by that. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
When you
I
said,
don't know how to do podcasts, bro. Are we
when you
doing
said,
it?
am I doing it right? I was wondering what you were talking about.
We're literally doing a podcast. I'm recording right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Did you not think I was recording this?
Were you not aware?
No.
Oh,
Now that you mention it, I do briefly remember the intro.
you're actually an idiot.
My bad.
I've revoked your Giga Chad status away. You're an idiot now.
Down bad.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna segue into an actual meaningful topic here, considering we talked about Battlefield, me getting a graphics card, and Will holding on to it and being a Chad for a second. But yeah, me and Matt, per usual, we're talking, and we're bringing up some wacky school stories. So that's what I want to segue into here. Is just wacky school stories. So I'm just gonna start off with a light one here. So we walk into science class, okay, and my friend Jacob goes, I see packing peanuts on the vent, and he lays them all out and dumps them all in the vent, and they go all over the classroom, and it was actually hilarious. Teacher walks in there and like, man, what's going on here? and they kind of just look at it. It was pretty great. Yeah. Also, some kid got suspended in middle school for pantsing one of our friends. It was actually insane.
Sounds like an interesting time.
So yeah. Well, you got any wacky stories?
So it was like first grade, all right. And my first grade teacher, she was a real bitch. Like she would just be mad at all the kids for no reason.
Wait.
Like how you have no patience to teach first grade?
Wait. Well, me and you had the same first grade class, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I know. I know what teacher you're talking about. Okay, continue.
And so one day Well, me and one of my boys just had enough of her shit. So while she was in the middle of a lecture, we assembled a catapult with nothing but crayons and colored pencils and proceeded to launch them at her. And that was the first time I think I've been sent to the principal's office.
Actually, because I'm fairly confident I had the same first grade teacher as you. If I remember correctly, one time, as first graders do, we were making some fart noises with our hands and whatever and whatnot. and, and I remember like a whole group of us were just laughing. And then she just gets like real mad, bro. She's like, "Man, what are you guys doing?" No, nothing, man, nothing. And then, and then someone makes me laugh, and then she starts screaming. She's like, "What's so funny?" I'm like, bro, they're making me laugh, bro. I'm like, man, what can I do, bro? They're making fart noises. This is ultimate comedy. What can I do? Like, oh my god.
Sounds like that's an awful teacher.
Hey, but in
She was.
sixth grade though. We will somehow convince our teacher to let us do a Halloween skit for a Halloween party.
Oh,
So me and Will were like, man, we're not gonna do a skit, bro. We're just gonna like get silly string and just spray it all over the classroom. So I go, Mom, I need you to buy me some silly string. And she goes, for what purpose? I go, for a skit. She goes, are you sure? So she goes and gets me 2 cans of silly string that we can spray. And I remember the principal actually walked in while we were doing our skit and goes, what's going on? What's going on here? And my teacher was all like, oh, they're gonna perform a skit for us. So I walked down the middle of the classroom. I still remember this. It was either me or Will, one of us. We walked down the middle of the classroom, and like we pretended to be scared. And then one of us came up from behind a desk and just started spraying silly string everywhere. And then I pulled out the silly string and I started spraying Will back. And the whole front of the classroom was like messed up for half the year because we sprayed silly string. Our teacher was so like, he was like, yeah, you guys are gonna sit there and pick up every little strand of silly string. He didn't give us like a broom or anything. He just said, you're gonna pick up every strand. And there was still silly string on there for about half the year. And the principal liked it. She clapped and she left.
wait, weren't we Goku and Vegeta for that?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember walking down the middle of the aisle, seeing her walk in. I started like tweaking the fuck out. I was like, oh, why is the
Bro, I saw her and I was like, bro, ain't no way we're about to get away with this, bro. We're gonna go down to the principal's office. We about to get like suspended or something. I don't know what's about to go on. And she clapped, laughed, and left. And her teacher was just mad. He was mad pissed, bro. I remember he took the silly string and he sprayed it. I had my hair spiked because I was Vegeta. And he sprayed it in my hair. And said, now pick it up.
So, what grade did you guys get on that?
It wasn't a grade.
It wasn't
we were
a
just kind
grade.
of bored.
It was a Halloween.
Oh.
It was a Halloween party.
Oh, I got you. I thought it was like some kind of assignment.
No.
It was there was
We're
no
just
assignment.
dumb.
Yeah, we're just dumb. Like I don't know how we came up with that idea, but bro.
We did a Minecraft skit one year.
Oh yeah, for the talent show, bro. That was like the talk of our elementary school for like years of how good that Minecraft skit was. I ain't even gonna cap.
Bro, they saw me come back like 2 years later, and they were like, "Yo, it's that dude." I was like, "Yo, y'all know
Bro,
who it is."
it is actually crazy. Like everyone loved it. Like, and it was the most simple thing in the world. We played Minecraft music in the background. Me and Will were mining.
Diamonds.
Creeper came out, and then we pretended to all die. We were literally like, we thought we were in a Hollywood set while we were doing this, man. Like, dude, we literally thought we were stunt actors, like stunt doubles or whatnot, and we just flew back, and that was the end of curtains. Curtains fell. Upon our
Nah, we did
demise.
like the can kick afterwards.
The what?
You know, like where you got like the whole line of people, and then they kicked from like right and left and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what we did after that.
we did. I don't remember that, but I remember being hype. Yeah. So Matt, you got any interesting stories? I know you got some interesting stories.
Yeah, I've got a couple of them. So, a lot of them are from like senior year, but I'll say one that's not like too tame, but it's not too crazy either. So, a lot of things that we used to do in school before it got like super, super strict was we just leave. like during lunch. Either we'd leave the school or we'd walk around in the hallways, or we'd actually just go get lunch from somewhere else and come back. It was still against the rules, but they were a lot less strict. Like if they caught you, they just say like, "I'll go back to the lunchroom." So I had a long lunch because I took like school store, and they let you have like a little bit longer of a lunch, and you go through like each lunch period, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So if I just leave, I could leave for an entire hour and only miss lunch, basically.
Yeah, because you're
And
working. Because you're working the school store. You gotta work for all lunch hours. Yeah.
Technically, I was Technically, I was working at the school store. Sometimes I just leave. So one time, I don't remember what happened, but they had like a big incident involving that and somebody getting hurt or like beating the crap out of a kid or something. So they're a lot more strict. So one time I left, me and like 3 friends, they immediately sent us back. We waited about 4 or 5 minutes, did it again, immediately got sent back.
Wow.
Because they'd be roaming the hallway, so sometimes they just wouldn't be in that area. So if you left, you took the staircase, you're good. So about a 4th time, we tried again, and this time the coast is clear because I had the idea. I said, let's cut through the school store and just pretend like we're getting something from the classroom that's connected to it. So we got about halfway there before they saw us. We didn't stop when they told us to stop. We ran up the stairs. 3 of my friends got caught. I was the only one who went up. I thought I was clever. I go to class, and the class that's right by the stairs. So I just walk right in the class as if I was grabbing something. My teacher doesn't care. She liked me a lot. So I walk in the class. I turn the corner. I don't say a thing to the teacher or the class she's currently teaching right now, and I just sit down like I belong. But little did I know, unfortunately, that the guy, like the hall monitor, the lunch monitor, whatever, he apparently got a very good look at me somehow, even though we literally bolted for the stairs. He walks into the classroom, points at me, yells at me in the hallway, and then doesn't even give me a detention, Saturday school, suspended, anything. Just yells and just walks away. I'm like, all right, I'm good. I said that was fine. It's an interesting story.
Yeah, I had this English class in 9th grade, and I don't know why I just didn't like the teacher, like at all. Like I don't know why everyone was fine with that. I was just like, because even my brother had her before me, and was like, yeah, she's a fine teacher. I was like, yeah, I don't like this teacher. So one time we're just chilling, doing work or whatnot, and I'm talking to my friends in that class, and then I say something, right, because it's almost lunchtime. It's like 10 minutes before lunch, and I go, man, bro, this class takes forever. Why can't we just like get out of here, man? I literally hate this class so much. And little did I know that I wasn't paying attention because I was doing work, that she was passing papers back literally right behind me. And my friend gives me the look, and he tells me, turn around. Like he motions me, turn around. And she's just staring at me like she wants to kill me. And then she just looks at me, right? Like she just wants to scream at me. And she says, that's not nice. Gives me a paper. Goes back to her desk.
Oh, speaking of, you guys mentioned a Halloween story. I actually have a funny Halloween story too from high school. So me and one of my friends had this teacher, and he was like one of those like, oh, I'm trying to be chill, like one of the kids, but also like you could tell he gets annoyed pretty fast.
Like the gym teacher type vibes.
Yeah, like the gym teacher type vibe, except it was like a math class. So one year, my friend, he came. This was like right before they really cracked down on wearing masks that actually cover your whole face at school. And my friend, he wore a Michael Myers mask.
Yeah, stroke, but it's all right.
Yeah, I had some illness for a second. But so he wore that mask, and he had the hilarious idea to literally do the actual thing he does in the movie and just stare people down. Except we weren't so much staring people down as we were literally walking towards that classroom while he's teaching a class, and the door is pointed right at his desk, so all he has to do is look to the left and you'll see it immediately. And so he literally just stands there and starts staring, and the guy can't recognize who he is from the mask because that's really all it shows at that point from the window. So he's staring him down while he's teaching the class. Eventually, after about 15 seconds, he gets so uncomfortable he starts walking to the door to yell and see like who's doing it. And I'm just to the side, so he can't see me. So he does that, and we bolt. We run. We turn the corner. There's a corner not too far. We knew he wasn't going to chase us because he's literally teaching class. So he goes back in the classroom, and we do it again. We do it again, except this time longer, and we could literally notice how mad he was getting. and we just left again. Except this time we didn't come back. And the funniest part about the whole story to me is we had that class the very next hour. So it's like if he recognized us at all, it would be very awkward in that class for an entire hour.
Bro, I swear, sometimes I think that like school is just like a part of a game and it's just like NPC interaction sometimes. I just think that like the amount of interactions is just NPC, bro. If that makes any sense.
Simulation.
Yeah, it's a
Them
simulation.
players is non-playable.
Them non-playable characters really got some wacky responses.
Why is that janitor continuously walking towards the wall?
Man, we'll fix it with a patch. It'll be fine.
2.22 patch.
So, yeah, I'm just kind of pissed, honestly, that they don't make video games like they used to no more. To be honest, like it's actually kind of sad.
I'm gonna have to agree.
Like it's actually kind of sad that how we were talking about Battlefield in the beginning, and how they just release half completed games for $60. I mean, we already fell into that trap with Nick Allstar. He paid $40 for it. They had a $10 discount. We're like, yeah, we'll pick it up at midnight. We picked it up. We played it for I played it for 10 hours total, and I said, man, they're not updating this game. I'm not even gonna play it. I swear, like Call of Duty games, Battlefield games, whatever, man. Like any game that releases once a year is always garbage. It's always garbage. And I know you're gonna say, oh yeah, but like games that take multiple years to release are usually good because they take multiple years to release. Man, look at Cyberpunk, bro. That was in development for 10 years, bro. It's literally a doo-doo game from what I heard. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. I'm getting tired of paying money for half-complete games. The best game I purchased, whole 2020 and 2021, was Valheim. That's literally the best game I purchased. And Will can agree with me.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Not only has Will made 6-7 YouTube videos off of it, bro, we literally still play it.
Well, the thing is now it's different. Like back in the day, they didn't have this updating shit, bro.
Oh, yeah,
you had one chance with that game, and if that game sucked ass, you didn't get money.
It's facts.
You ain't play it.
Even when they had Xbox 360, they weren't releasing updates every single day, man. From what I remember, they were releasing them periodically.
The only updates they would release were patches, like if there's big glitches or like bugs or exploits or some shit, people would make a patch for that, and that would come out. But now they're just like, yeah, I'm gonna change the whole game. I'm about to compress this whole Battlefield game to 10 gigabytes instead of 30.
Bro, now they're like, yeah, the game's half complete. Release it. We'll patch it up. We'll patch it up in a couple of months. It don't matter. They're suckers. They'll still buy it.
We'll finish it someday.
Well, because the last game I played, actually astonishing. I don't know. I haven't checked back and played it. So when I purchased Resident Evil 8, I was like, yeah, they're probably gonna have some patch or something for this game, man. They have not had a single patch for that game from my understanding, at least on the PS5, anyways. It was actually crazy. I didn't even find a single glitch or hiccup in that game.
That's a story game, though.
Yeah, it is. To be fair, it was in development for 5 years, so yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Still gonna have to say I haven't played 8, but I'm still gonna have to say that Resident Evil 4 was the best one out of that.
Oh my god, I agree, Matt. But come on, man, you gotta play them.
I'll get there one day.
There you won't.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet on it.
You should take my PS4 and play 2 and 3 remake.
Yeah, I'd actually be more inclined to do that.
But you won't. I know you won't.
I mean, I'm not going to do either if I'm being honest, but I'd be more inclined to do that first one or the second one.
Second one was pretty good. Oh my god, I really hate game development companies or whatever game developers.
They're chasing the bread.
They are chasing the bread. I respect that. I respect that actually.
But at what cost?
But man, my bank account sure is hurting, bro. Oh my god, I don't even know, bro. I'm excited for God of War though. That's coming out next year. That game's actually
ratio.
You got ratioed? But you don't have a Twitter, bro. How'd you get ratioed?
I just said a random ass word.
I will say, Twitter is a very terrible platform. I have a Twitter,
Get out!
Used
Leave.
it. I haven't actively used it in about a year and a half.
The only time it is respectable to own a Twitter account is to get something from a game, like I did. It said, "Oh, you want 5 gems? Well, make a Twitter account." I go, yeah, okay.
I really need those gems.
I go, okay. I'm like 12. I'm like, yeah, okay. I need those gems. And yeah, I somehow remember the password. I logged onto it, and it's just like whole like just filled with One Piece game stuff. It's like, yeah, this new character came out, and it's like auto updates onto my feed. I think that's gonna do it for today's podcast, episode 2. If you enjoyed this, hit that subscribe button, or hit that like button, or hit that dislike button. I know YouTube removed that, so if you didn't like this, I think I'm gonna post a comment. Use me as a dislike button. So go into the comment and just press that like button to show that you disliked the video, so everyone can see if you disliked it. But Will has a YouTube channel. He's posting some fire content on there from Valheim, I guess, and us doing shenanigans. So link in the description to go to Will at Big Brian, and Matt don't got anything, so I'm just gonna link a One Piece fight again. Last one was pretty fire. Sorry if I spoiled it for anyone, but whatever. And press the subscribe button to my YouTube channel, Stud Plays, which this is on. And yeah, well, we'll see you guys in the next episode.